Hello, if you're new here, I'd like to take a moment and welcome you to the ASAP English community. My name's Agatha. I'm an English teacher. I'm a linguist and economics graduate, and I specialize in teaching professional English. In this introductory video, I'm going to do something a little unusual. I'm going to first talk to you about one of the world's famous billionaires and one simple life habit that helped him become rich and successful. What does it have to do with English? A lot. So just bear with me and I'll explain it all right now. So let's talk about very simple life hacks and habits you can copy from this person I'm going to mention in a moment that is going to help you become much more fluent in English. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about the father of all billionaires, Warren Buffett. If you've never heard of him, let me give you some background here. He is worth $145 billion. Quite a lot of money, right? He's capable of making very fast, very quick decisions, investment decisions, and he's going to tell you within just a few minutes whether your investment idea is good or not. So he's a very smart person. And how did he get to be this smart? I want you to hear it directly from the source.
What's your media routine?
I just read and read and read. I probably read 5 to 6 hours a day. I don't read as fast now as when I was younger, but I read 5 daily newspapers. I read a fair number of magazines. I read annual reports, and I read a lot of other things too. So I've always enjoyed reading. I love reading biographies, for example.
And you process information very quickly.
Well, I have some filters in my mind. So if somebody calls me about an investment in a business or an investment in securities, I usually know in 2 or 3 minutes whether I have an interest in it.
This man reads every single day. In other words, he made it a habit to read newspapers, books, articles, anything for hours every single day. Now, before I tell you how this is relevant for you if you're an English learner, let me just point out one more thing. He said that this habit helped him create filters in his mind. This capability he's got, this ability to be able to make very fast, very accurate investment decisions, this is not really an innate quality. It's not an innate talent or anything. This is all happening because of a slow buildup of information that he has kind of accumulated over the years that has been filtering into his brain thanks to this very habit of reading every single day. And here comes this point. This is what I want you to do. I need you to make it a habit to speak English every single day so that you can build, you can create this database, this massive amount of information piled up in one place in your brain so that you can condition your brain, your mind to respond to English, to speak English without hesitation. And this is all connected to making it a habit to do it every single day. I must tell you something. As I was listening to Warren Buffett talk about this daily habit of reading, I realized that when I was 17, I had actually done it myself without even thinking at the time that it was a thing, that it was a strategy. Why am I sharing this with you? So I speak 4 languages fluently, and I've learned 3 of them through daily practice, through working every single day on my language skills. How did I do that? I wanted to study German at the time. And what I did, I'm going to give you a very specific example. I basically wrote down various sentences. I would repeat them out loud many times. I would basically talk to myself a lot, a bit like a crazy person. And I created conversational scenarios in my head. Like I was imagining I was talking to somebody and I would just speak. At the beginning, it was more like saying sentences, repeating, and very soon it spiraled into this habit of speaking German daily. And I can tell you this much, after 2 years of doing that, it was a year and a half, I actually learned German from scratch on my own, and I was admitted to university.